I think, first of all, Jagero, the biggest problem we have always had sometimes is the politicization of issues. For instance, I'm sure that every Kenyan worth their salt really has been able to see the reasons why. Actually, most of us anticipated that there will be a fuel hike because of the situation that is there between the Iran, Israel, and the US. The quagmire around that region has been able to ensure that the whole world has been plunged into a problem. So, the problem of being sometimes third world countries is sometimes you get affected by problems you didn't create. So that has been able to create a problem that has affected every part of the world. So we expect that there will definitely be something happening about our fuel. But what is the nature of our politics, Jagero? When it happens, all the press conferences call it politics. All the press conferences want to blame government, they want to blame the president. They want to run away from the main issue. Now, that is what they should do as politicians, because for them, they are looking for votes. So if they can win your emotions to believe them and give them the votes, better for them. But then what is the reality? The reality is that this is an international crisis. This problem is a problem that we've been able to foresee, and fuel prices have not just gone up in Kenya alone. They have gone up everywhere. Now, after these prices go up, what does a responsible government do? A responsible government must listen to its people. Now, the people who suggested, Jagero, that the tax issue should be able to be looked at for these prices to come down, were first the opposition. The first suggestion actually came from opposition during their press conference. They suggested that to the president. And I was actually very happy. Part of me was happy about that press conference because for once, they didn't just complain. They also tried to offer a solution. And many other press conferences that followed, people are saying, why can't we be able to look at this taxation? Now, that was able to be looked at. That is why government was able to say, wait a minute, the CS of Treasury reduced this to 13% because that is what he's allowed in law, because he can't go beyond 25%. The president, on listening even more, said, no, wait a minute, it can actually go down to 8%. And then it can be taken to parliament. And that ratification can actually be done so that it's made law. Now, that is how it was able to be made law. For me, that is a response from a responsible government. Then two, we usually have what we call the fuel levy that we are charged when we are at the pump. Part of the work of that money, Jagero, is to be able to cushion us in hard times. Now, this is one of those times. So when government picks money from that to be able to help cushion, I think it is the right thing to do. And that's why I feel like that is what it should have actually done. Is it, has the cost come down to where we would have wished it to be? Probably not. But is the intervention a good thing to be done, Jagero? I think it is actually a good thing to be done. Yeah.
Okay.